All right, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I know. We're running a little bit late today as far as streaming time, so I appreciate anybody that does show up. I always say that one thing about having your notifications turned on is that you can know when somebody goes live, whether they're normal streaming or streaming at a different time, right? But I understand. Everybody's used to a certain time, and that's just fine. That's just fine. So, yeah, today we're just going to continue on playing in this world. I got a couple other things that's happened since I'm not sure what I have done. I know this is the thing now. I did that portal last time. I should probably keep track of what I did and didn't do. I did set this up. So this is auto crafter. It goes into here. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to do the auto crafting of the circuit, the processors, so which are used in AE2, applied energistics 2 for a lot of their devices. So it's this process here. I tried to use auto. I know you can use it because Pilpo uses it. You can use them. I'll never try it. It's always seems like this one and I think one of the other ones. It doesn't read them. It doesn't read them, even though it's all set up, it's there, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't read it. So, in order for get this to work, it's all going into the system now. But right here, you see there's some redstone, this guy here. I need some more silicon to go in here. Yeah. And this one, the different, whether you're making it with an engineered card or whatever, it depends on. It tells you what you're doing. In other words, let's take a look. So when you have these various processes, like this one here is basically made with the Certus. Nope. Yeah. So here. Oh, diamond, excuse me. Engineered cars made with the diamonds, right, which I'm flush with them, of course. Diamonds. Okay. This one here is made with Certus. Yep, the Certus quartz crystals. Boom, boom. And I have seeds working on that. The Mystical Agriculture is doing that for me, making these, so generating those. And this one here is gold. So you have that's probably the one I at least up, but I do have the bees working on gold, etc. That's why I was messing with this before we came on live. So, but again, I could not really automate these. The best I can do is I can put all the items in here. Each of these, there's a little device called what is it called? It's for pipes. Excuse me. The mod for pipes allows you to distribute them. Oh, this right here, a filter destination tool. So basically what you do is you click on where you want each of these to go and then what goes here. So you click on this, we said this one is the diamonds. So you can see when we click here, diamonds have a certain, location. Certus and gold, they're all different locations that we'll go to. So they will, you don't see anything else trying to go in there, is what I'm saying. And also it's controlled by the circuit. So in other words, this can't make a circuit, this type of press can only make it using diamonds. You can't put anything, you can't put gold in here, you can't put Certus in here because an engineering press needs diamonds. And same thing for all these. And you can see right here, there's still some gold left in here. So this is the printed logic circuit. I could take it and put it in here, I guess, because I've already got a bunch. So what I plan on doing is making, taking the excess out, like right here. Now this will make some more. Yeah, see? It's not going into here because I've got the engineered circuits, not the logic circuits in there. And so you see here, I've got the engineered circuits, I've got the calculation circuits. And this will make a bunch of these. It'll make 64 of them, actually. I'm not sure. This must have been more. Yeah, I must have had more gold. I don't need any more of that stuff for now. So what I'll do is I'll make up here. This is weird. This bottom right here. This takes this, and this is a silicon press. So it makes up a silicon circuit, and that goes in every. That's why you don't have any right now, because this and the redstone goes in every processor, every one. So, yeah, every processor has that. So if you go into the, I don't know if I can do that from here. I think I'd be a little bit closer, right about here. All right, so every processor, every one of these takes this printed silicon. In here, printed silicon. Boom. Every one of them. So they all take different ingredients here. They take redstone and printed silicon. So that's just taking the silicon and pressing it. And then there's different ones here. I don't know anything about these guys yet. I haven't really messed with this. But the quantum uses a whole different thing, different circuit here. You got to use fluids, I think, for this. Yeah, like quantum alloy. Oh, okay, it's a little bit different. And however the heck to get that, quantum alloy block, blah, blah, blah. There's a reaction chamber and so blah, blah. So it's pretty complicated, but I think that is what allows you to share your storage between dimensions. So there's a quantum tunnel you make. Kind of cray-cray. I don't know a lot about AE. I've done it before. I've used, years ago, I was playing modded Minecraft, and I did a whole thing with, everything was AE, the applied energistics, the storage systems, everything. And it's a pain to go ahead and try to, where should I remember going? Oh, that's right. I'm going through the wall. And how can I do that? Well, I have the, oh, I went the wrong direction. Okay, now, where am I? Talking and doing all this at the same time? Can't go through there. There we go. Where'd I go? Wow. Huh? How'd that happen? I'm way over there? Jeez. Because I hit it twice. But I'm talking about right here. Boom. Beep. Yeah, so basically I didn't make a door because I have my staff of traveling. I can zip through the walls. So who needs a door? Doors are for punks. Doors? We don't need no stinking doors. Oh, I did a couple other things too. Trying to make my gear better. Here's what I did. I don't know if I think you can see it just by doing this. Wait a minute. How is it? Why is that even? Why is what? What? All right, I must have forgot to put. All right, where is my boots? Oh no! Are you kidding me? I think I put the wrong boots. I think I trashed them. That is so typical of Fuzzy Wuzzyville. I can't believe I did that. They're not there. They're not anywhere. Well, I have enough Eclipse alloy to make more, but it's a pain in the butt to have to go through and because I had anyways what I was saying is I added the sockets so I could put gems in. Those gems are from Apotheosis mod. And if you look here, I can't show you anything in there because it's blah. But here, see at the very bottom it says there's looks like 2 gems on the left-hand side. 2.5 armor and plus 2 of the luck. Okay? So that's what that does by adding, I had to add in the sockets and then I could add 2. So I did that for that. Oops, I meant to do this. Chest plate has 15% max health, 2.5 with the armor. And here, this says 7.5% addition to all stats and +2 with the luck. Now, the thing that's really bugging me is that here I had 2 on, and I believe one of them was adding to overall health or something like that. Yeah, just it was a nice one. I moved on to the next pinnacle. This is also apotheosis. So I'm here now. I was here before. I needed all I needed was like a couple of things, and I found them in the dungeon. Last one I think was a pair of boots or something like that. Now here, I've got to find epic chest plate, epic boots, epic helmet. I already found the epic weapon and leggings, and that's because I did this. I had it's hard to say. Let me show you. Apotheosis. So right here, I think in the second page, yeah, these guys. So I did this one. I actually I did the waves, and it took me a while, and I had to show you how I did it. I got those updated stats in the sockets, the gems, if you will, and I completed this wave. Whoops, right here. So I got a rare or epic item, and that's how it got me, a couple things. I got a gem, 24 gem dust, 12 luminous shards, got that, the signal of socketing, and 3 wither skeleton skulls. So that's what you get when you do this reward. Now, this is 3 waves, and you'll have different things. You'll have a witch, and then you have a husk and a stray, and they have armored, a fixed armor. So that's where you get your drops, and you got 450 experience, and then whatever the alt. Yeah. So so I got all this here from completing that all three tiers. Now I wasn't able to do it earlier because there was one guy I couldn't find because I was using this device here called a matter cannon, and that's why I did all the stuff with the circuits and everything with applied energistics, just so I could get this matter cannon. And you can see the symbol 1390, the yellow there. That's for gold nuggets. That's my ammunition. And I was able to hit them. Now, when you first start this, it'll take out the blocks too. So what happened was I was shooting at the guys. There was a block down there. The guys would fall. The enemy would fall in the blocks, and I couldn't find them. So the timer ran out. And one of them ran out, and then I found the guy. He was like, "What?" And so I turned that off. I had to go into config files and turn that off, both locally and on my server when I play the server side. So it doesn't break the blocks anymore. So I don't have that problem. And I was able to complete, with the help of the matter cannon and my upgraded gear. I'm so upset with myself that I cannot believe I did that. Let me see here. Let's look at the eclipse. Do I have? I've got just 2. All right, we're going to have to make some more of that. It's just not so hard. I got plenty of netherite from all of my stuff going on. So here, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't count very well, I guess. All right, here's what I've been doing with these guys. That was all full, so I had to mess with that. So you see here, that's this guy right here. They give you diamonds. That's why I'm flush with diamonds right now. Here, that's gold. Bada boom, bada bing. It's raw gold, but that's easy enough to get through the smelters. And this is the ancient. I already did this. So I'm going to put this in there for that. And then here, put another gold. So yeah, the ancient debris, and I have to use the gold. That's why I did the gold. I have to use gold to form the netherite. But that ancient debris is coming out of um, the actual beast. So yeah, it's not free, but yeah, close to it. See, it wasn't big very much there, but I got 4 more, and then here I did what they call the spatial or spatial bee, whatever you want to call it. And that generates this, which when you put it through the centrifuge gives you Certus crystal and Certus dust, both. No wax or anything. So, and these guys, because I know there's only going to be 2 of them, that got them VHAM, so very high for productivity. They will, in any weather, they will work, and they also will work day and night. Now remember, they have this guy here, so we're simulating them going in and out of the hive. So that's what they mean by the simulator upgrade. Okay, they will. The bees will no longer physically exit the hive. A trip to its flower block will instead be simulated, and that's what these guys are. That's what these are, the feeding slabs. And because the spatial bee does Certus blocks, the Certus items, so Certus blocks is what it pollinates on. The other ones pollinate just on regular poppies, just like these guys here pollinate on a block of netherite. So that took a minute to get that right, but now I don't have to worry about any of that. So said all that to, let's see, I need to replace my boots. Dang, I need to replace my boots. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm so upset with myself for doing that. I wasn't paying attention, is what it boiled down to. So this will turn into Eclipse. See how it's changing to look like the Skulk. That's why it's called Shadow Pulse Goo. Once it's done, it'll change shapes, and then we'll be able to break it. Yeah, right there. See what it looks like? Break it. I've got Fortune on my pickaxe. Here's one thing I didn't show you yet. See right there where it says at the very bottom, it says one of the gems gave me, you add +1 level to existing Fortune. So I've got, instead of having Fortune 4, I've got Fortune 3, I've got Fortune 4 now. And then also block breaking speed has been increased. So all I do here, I can break them all at once, can be shapeless. And then the thing is, I haven't mentioned it before, but I got this guy right here. He smelts mined ores, so it automatically smelts. So, whoops, it goes in right here. So I got 23 out of those 6. Out of those 6 netherite blocks gave me 23 Eclipse alloys. So I can do it right here, but basically you just do that, and that gives me that. But then I have to go and get everything. Oh, get it all enchanted up again. It really bites. Because some of the enchantments came from loot drawers, loot boxes, loot barrels, that kind of thing. So I think I have enchantments here somewhere. There they are. So Depth Strider is one that will go on, but yeah, it goes on a helmet. That goes on weapons. Blast protection, maybe. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this doesn't even go on. Boots. That one does. I should have a better sneak than that. Mending, even though this is it gets power, it really doesn't need mending. I put it on anyways, just to be safe. Soul speed 2. Smite. I don't even know what some of this stuff means because it's not. Yeah, see, all I had was just this one mending. All right. Let me go back up here a minute. Check out my progress. Boom. 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 All right. Make up more. And yeah, like I said, the Certus. Oh, that's in this one. Yeah, see, it's making Certus for us. So this one is, otherwise it's just regular bees. They're all VM, so they're all got, high efficiency. So let's do this. Boom, because I got my, well, looting is not part of what I need, so I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have to be here. Let me go back to the bees. I think my guys are here. Yeah, I saw them the other day. It's mending. Silk touch, nope. Flame, nope. Power, nope. Sharpness, nope. Yeah, see, none of this works on boots. Ah, that just royally sucks. That just sucks, dude. I don't think I have a regular enchanting table. I guess that's time to make one, huh? All right, let's do that. I got to make sure whether I have my. I don't know how I got so much obsidian. I just don't know how I got so much. Especially in my backpack. I did something that got all that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, we got to get these boots done something with them. So, let's go ahead and do some enchanting. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I do the enchantment table. Yeah, there's a thing with apotheosis, and I tried on the server. I played, and it just doesn't work. I can't get it to work. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. I just can't get it to work. Here's what I mean. I think it's... Maybe it's not... maybe it's not that. It might be one of the add-ons. Infusion. No, there's another enchanting. There's that enchanter, mystical agriculture. This might be it. Nope, that's the enchantment mover, but that's only for quarry plus stuff. I can't find it. See, it works with these items here. All this here, this is all. Oh, this is productive trees. Here, these guys, apothic enchanting. But there's a way that you can enchant your gear. This right here? Yeah, the apothic enchanting table. And you have to use a tome. So, but it uses the Quanta, Eterna, and something else. You got to have the right levels, and so you get the levels by messing with those bookshelves I showed you a second ago. I tried, and I tried to, because I needed to infuse Dragon's Breath. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. And I kept going to AI, and it said to change this out, change that out, and this didn't work, but you got to do this. That doesn't work, you got to do this. Like, screw that noise. It was just, ugh. So I haven't really dealt with that yet. So we'll probably try to play with it later, see if we can't figure it out. But I don't know about that. I have played modded Minecraft quite a bit. Recently, though, I've been playing what they call Vault Hunters. It's by a former Hermitcraft. He's a developer, and it's really fun. But it doesn't have all these mods in it. It only has some mods. So I'm not that familiar with some of these mods. That now I don't know if I can do that here. Probably can't. It's not enough room. Do I have room here? If I remove this, I might have room here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first, we do that. We do this. I do have that interdiction pylon around, so it's not quite as bad as it could be when it comes to hostile mobs, but still. What I mean by removing this, I'm thinking get rid of this stuff, at least to here. Maybe. So now we should be able to do this. Everybody knows how to do regular enchanting. It's pretty simple. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You put your left foot in, put the right foot out. You go there. That's 6. You need 15. They have to be one block away. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? This is what? It's a enchanting table. Okay, this is what. There's something else going on. Okay, but this is what I was talking about. Eterna, Quanta, Arcana. That's the other word. And you have to be certain levels and stuff. And I'm like, what? What the? What? All right, let's see if I can do this. Oh, I need a books. I don't know if it's going to work or not now that I'm looking at this. Book. And then there's, right there. That's what we need. Lapis. Lapis. Book. See, it's got thorns. I don't want thorns. So I do like I normally do. Just do a trash book. I can always get it back. Oh, all right. Need levels. Here we go. I need levels. Over here. I just run in actually. I was thinking about getting my. I was hoping I might be able to get some. Like right here. This is that, but I don't think they're dropping any kind of good gear. I was looking to get some more, not Enderman heads, but with their skeleton skulls, but they're not. They're being stingy. So here I just do this. And this will give me my. If I go inside there, it'll drop it right down to 30 because that's what I have it set as. 30 levels, but I'm not in there, so don't have to worry about it. All right. Now, well, you know what? I might just do something here just to make it look better. Bap. Get some extra ones in here. Not a problem. All right, boots again. I don't know what anchored means. That's something different. All right. Infinity and temptation. Again, don't know what temptation is either. I don't know what any of this stuff means. There's got to be a way I can look it up, I guess, right? Like on a wiki or something? Because that's what they show up all the time when I'm trying to enchant or find the right enchantment from the librarian. That took forever before. Now it even takes longer than forever. Forever and a day. Soul looting? What the? Feather falling. That can go on here. All right. So we got something useful. Sharpness 3. That's going to go away. Blast protection. Well, I'm actually might end up going on my... I usually put blast protection on my chest piece. Quick charge. Nope, that sucks. That's for crossbows. I don't use crossbows. It takes too long for them to shoot. Aqua Affinity. I already have that on my helmet. Power 4. It goes on the bow. I've already got power 4. Whatever. For the next bow. Oh, come on. Really? Dude. You're just messing with me now. Yeah, look at that. Same thing over and over again. Really? Really? Smite. All right, that's enough for now. Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I don't need to do this. Because I do have the anvil on a stick. Because I don't have any anvils here anymore. I used to. All right, fine. Anvil on a stick it is. You need an anvil to do this stuff, so. Well, except for these, I'm going to get them back. Oops, hey. Oh, he's in there. Okay. All right, let's just do this. That goes in there. Where's my mending? Oh, here. Mending. Now I said... Ah, there it is. Feather falling 4. That's the one. I knew there was another one that I was trying to do. All right, that's going to be it for that for now. Yay, we can get my boots back in order. I mean, those are not half bad. It added speed. They added 3.75 to armor. I mean, come on. There was some benefit to it. But I said I might want to... Yeah, I've only got thorns on this. Oh, come on. But blast protection, hang on, before I do that. I have blast protection, oh, just that one. Okay, just that one. Oh, here's 4. Okay, so that's the one, I think that's one we were doing. No, there's another 4. Okay, let's do this. 4. There we go. Thought I hit that twice. Now I've got blast protection 5 because I put 2 books that had 4 and 4. They are up it to the 5. So blast protection 5. Okay, that should be good. That'll be a really good addition to that. All right, and everything else I think needs to just... I don't know what temptation is. Power 4 seems like that's a decent... I wonder if I try to put that on. I'll try to put that on here. Yes! Power 5, that's what we need for the bow. bow. They actually probably, because of his apotheosis, they probably have a higher than power 5. That's power 5 is vanilla, high as it goes. All right, the rest of this stuff, yeah, this is all going to get recycled. So we do this, and we do this. Boom, that's what I did with my boots, and I really didn't realize I had my boots in there with a bunch of other gear. Bip, and then it was gone. And I could cry. All right, let's take care of some. Take care of the. Yep, and this. Put this away. All right, now I need a grindstone to make a grindstone. This is a vanilla way of just getting rid of all the trashy enchants. Oh, what am I doing? Hit the wrong button. Thought I hit that. This button. Guess not. All right, now I'm going to do something else that we haven't done before, just to show you what we do. Soul stand. We need more of that eventually, but right now I'm just going to do this, and I need. What do I need? I need a container. Fit this. Do I have just regular barrels? Regular chest? Oh, I do. Why is that there? All right. So let's go back to sophisticated storage. I don't need much, so this will be good for you. A couple of these. Bring this up to regular to a sophisticated chest, and that goes to iron. Did that back when I had lots of iron. All right. It seemed like there was something I was thinking I was going to do. Yeah, whatever. All right, here's what we're doing. Boop. We're going to End Island. All right, over here is the exit for the End Island. And what I did is underneath this, right here, put this spot. Now what that spot does, this is where you lay out the soul sand, put the heads on this side, and it conjures in or brings in, summons, whatever word you want to use, the wither. But he's stuck in the bedrock, meaning he's dying already, and we're just going to help him along. So here we just need to put this. Now we need 3 of these. They're being really stingy. I don't know why. I mean, I thought because I AFK'd at the farm for a while. I thought I'd have a lot more skulls than that. Now what this is down here, if you want to make wither rows, the wither rows is spawned in when the wither kills a living entity. Okay, so I put a bunch of baby chickens in here. Yes, I know, I'm mean. Then I throw some poison, splash vials of poison, poison potion, whatever, and it gets him down to half a heart. And then I'll show you what happens when you conjure this guy in. He gets full health. There's an explosion. Only having half a heart, all of them die, and they become wither roses. Now remember, this has got 36 attacks. So yeah, so that they would have been wither roses. And there you go. There's the wither star. Now you can actually set up, if you want to go to like the highest level of the essence to insanium. If you get that, you get blocks of insanium, and that takes a ton of the lowest level, the inferium. That takes a ton. And you can make the seeds that will make the nether stars, because you need that in order to make the nitro crystals. Because even though nitro crystals, there's a seed for that around around this. You'd put the results of the seeds, the essence, but in the middle has to be a nether star, and it makes your nitro crystals. So you just have to have a way of getting the stars, and you can do it this way, but this is a pain sometimes too. So yeah, and then you just would do this over and over again to get more and more stars. All right. Bada boom, bada bing. Brings it right back to the overworld. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to reset the right here. I'm just thinking, I want to put the world spawn. To here. So now it's here. So meaning that if I died without a anchor, it's going to bring me here rather than over in the castle. And I put these in. I don't know if those were here last time either, but I put these in. This is the one that I had, all this stuff right here. That's the last mining activity. So you can see that even though I have these over here, like say there's nothing there, but it's locked, so it's still there. All of my, yeah, if I was rambunctious, and had the energy, I'd take 56,775 of these and put them in there, but I don't have that kind of energy right now. Yeah. And you need these right here for for both refined storage and for applied energistics for their some of their recipes. So, and that's just fried up quartz, so it becomes silicon. So I do have this setup. This is an auto crafter. You make the patterns here, like right there's a pattern we made for this quartz fiber. All right, and you can watch. I think here, yeah, you can watch it happen here. This is nothing, and here here's where you put. The alloy smelters have one of these underneath it, and that's how it reads that. Auto crafting is just for regular crafts, not processing, but we can do charger and then energize an orb. That's what I showed you a second ago. And the sag mill, those are all set up. Now I can set other things up too. Things for like energized power has some machines. Other machines can be set up. I just don't have them set up yet. And these would be automatic. So if you do something like here, you want to make the silicon, it's 1 quartz makes 1 silicon. I have to do them like one at a time or put it one in each of the slots, and it takes a little bit longer. This, I just say it, do it, and it automatically does it for me. And then once the quart or the silicon is done, it's back into inventory. Okay. And same thing here. This is just like snowball, but I can put other things here and it goes into the energizing orb. Like I did it by hand before. So like if I want to do the spirited, this would be power. Probably a good idea to do some of that just to show you. Power. Oh, I can't do that. I got to do that here. Sorry. Power. Because I'm going to do them again eventually. So here, this is energized steel. That's part of it. Well, this is just a crafting recipe, so probably do that first. We actually know how to, we got to make these up too. This one. Okay. And then this. Yep. Some things I already have crafts for, so, but this is processing. So you have to do this through the energized orb. It's iron and gold. It becomes energized steel. So that's a processing. So you can tell this pattern is a little different. See, this is yellow or whatever color that is. Here in the middle, this is blue. Blue is a processing pattern. It has to go to a specific machine. Same as the rest of these. So here's blazing crystals. Same thing through the orb. You either do this or you do this. I typically would have done these, but this makes more sense. You don't have to make up the blaze powder. So I already have a recipe for the blaze powder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So the next one is the niotic crystal. That's diamonds, right? Here. Okay. Another processing one. This is using emeralds. Spirited, right there. That's what I have most of the items are. I went that far with. And then niotic, this is a nutso right here. Look at that. It takes a nether star and a block of the blazing crystals. Yeah, but it does make 16, so it's not that bad. That's what we're doing next when it comes to reactors. Because I have the reactor at spirited right now. And then this guy here is the ender core. I don't know if I need to do that. I don't think I'm. There is one that I do need to do. Well, maybe this is one because it has. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. Did I get the? Did I make? Oh no, I made the other stuff, but I never did this, did I? Okay, made all the components, but then this. Okay, so that's just a crafting. All right, so crafting goes here and under the auto crafter, and I got a bunch of auto crafters below this. That's why it looks this way. But these are elite, so there's 2 lines like here to each of those. All right, now this is, I believe, all orb stuff. Yes. So that's energizing orb. That's spirited, niotic, blazing, energized steel, whatever this thing is called, ender core, and the nitro, which is the highest level of crystal, hence having to do with the nether star. So that's what we'll have all that set up. So we have to sit there and, but you have to put each one in separately. It's just a real nuts. And let me show you that in a second real quick. Oh, it's right there. So I got to back up. So here's the orb. The items go in. Actually, I don't know if they come through here or what, but they go in here. This makes it into in here. It makes it into whatever you're looking for, and then it gets sucked out back into inventory. So that's what that is. And here is my reactor. I had the thing over there that burned down the building, but it wasn't keeping up especially when I started using the quarry, the chunk destroyer. So yeah, this is all made up. Yeah, oh, it reminds me. I need another pattern because there is one pattern for dry ice. Because you have to take the, yeah, I probably need all that then. Got to make the packed ice into blue ice. Then you have to do take the blue ice, put it through the orb to make it into dry ice. So I did all that by hand. So we need blue ice, ice, blue ice. See, it takes a lot. So you take down the whole mountain of that stuff. All right, so that's that. And then you want dry ice. And that is taking the blue ice right here. So you can do it faster by doing this, but it takes up more FE. I've always just put 2 in. I didn't know you could put 4 or even 6 in. But it's still 2 for 1 dry ice, right? Put in 6, then what's that mean? You get 3 dry ice. So it's a little faster. It takes up more, whatever. But this is an orb thing, so it's a processing pattern. Processing, right down here. Yep. Boom. And because it's an elite autocrafter, it has two of these lines. Otherwise, you don't have one line for each autocrafter. That's why I did the elite. I knew I was going to have quite a few things in the orb. All right. And then this is a crafting pattern, so it goes up here. Right there. There we go. Now if I need more dry ice, I just need to get more. I think I use it up. I need to get more packed ice. And you do that in the frozen biomes. So I have to go find another frozen biome. I think I got some of it from the mountains nearby, so I could do that, I suppose, too. But I don't know how much they have, because you got to get quite a bit in order to make the blue ice, to make the dry ice. And you could do it with other types of ice. It just doesn't make the reactor very, cold enough in my mind. This reactor has to stay cool, otherwise it'll melt down or stop. So right here you see this is like the lowest it can be, like 30 degrees centigrade. And this is the uraninite, excuse me. I always get that wrong. Coal and then redstone. And we got a good supply of uraninite. We need to, oh, that's another one. It's here. This is raw, but also we've got uranium too. And we've got some uranium ignites. So let's see here. Where's the uraninite? Because you can make that into a seed as well. If you have a lot of, maybe you have several, throughout your world, you might have several different reactors at different locations. So yeah, this is a tier 5. So tier 5 takes supremium essence, which is actually not, that you can get pretty straightforwardly, but you have to work through the process of getting it. One builds on the other. Inferium, prudentium, tertium, imperium, supremium, and then insanium. I just know because I worked with a lot in my on my server to get to those points. Yeah, so this seed, and then you just put it in a planter, and it gives you this stuff. And then these, yep. Where is the uraninite? Where's the actual? I want the, oh, here it is. So here it goes right there. So basically it's just 8 makes 2. So what is to be 8? 8 times 8 is 64, so there would be 16 for a stack of these essences coming out of the seeds. So good, and not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so that's that. And so you can increase the quanta and arcana and all that stuff by getting those different bookshelves in. The bookshelves here, the ones that are apothic, where are they at? Down here. No, it's productive trees. That's not it either. Well, okay, I thought they would be like right here. It's hard to chisel. It's hard to tell, I guess. All right, hang on. These bookshelves here. And each bookshelf does something a little bit different as far as getting the quanta, the arcana, etc. Okay, so I was messing with these things, trying to get to where I could infuse bookcase. I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, we did things with not B shelf, C soul, not soul touch. It's like deep shelf, and then we did things with I don't even know. C shelf, yeah. Trying to get the balance, and no matter what we did, I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. So I never was able to use that recipe because I couldn't get the infused dragon's breath. Okie dokie. So let's check something here. That's the crafting grid there. So what's next? Yeah, so this is where we get the epic stuff. I don't know whether I want to do this one or not. I'll end up dying. It's a bit of a waste, but it's not like it's the end of the world. Oh, I don't have any gas tiers. We have to go into the nether to get some gas tiers. One thing I did with the powered spawner is cause it's too hard to use the little box because you can't get the well, unless you could, I don't know, because I think they spawn in the Soul Sand Valley, so maybe they're spawned. If you find one spawning or close enough to the ground, you could maybe lay the box down and you get it in the box. But I used the Soul Jar, and this is, I think. Let me think. What is that? I don't think that's Ender IO. Oh, I guess it is Soul Vial, not jar. Soul Vial. And I used this binder, Soul Binder. It's here somewhere. Soul Engine, Soul. This is the powered spawner, so we made a powered spawner for that. No, I don't see it, so easy way to do that. Just, I know what it's called. I spell it right. Soul Binder. So this needs one of those crazy Z logic things. And you need just a soul vial. And then there's another thing. I used this when I made the Staff of Traveling. Right here. This soul binding, not binder, binding. And what this, it just takes the soul vial and makes it in, and puts it to this vibrant crystal, and then it became. You had to put a Enderman. That's how you zip around, like an Enderman, and it became here. The powered spawners do this. You make the powered spawner, and you have a broken spawner, and then you'd have the soul vial, whatever, if it's sheep or whatever it is, and then it becomes soul bound under the soul binding. It takes whatever's in the jar and binds it to the. I don't know if you have to use a broken one. Yeah, that's one you'd have to probably break with a, not with Silk Touch, but with a different axe, like my Paxel. And then that whatever was in the jar, you get the jar back. Whatever's in the jar is now in the spawner. So it's a process. But what that does is that allows you a lot more control. You can turn it on, you can turn it off, you can change the spawn area where they're going to spawn at. So, but this right here is the hardest thing to do. This booger. It takes a slice and dice machine, and to get the Z Logic. I got a bunch of heads now from the farm, so we're probably going to be able to do that eventually when we get for the gas, because that way we get a bunch of gas tiers, and then we use them for a few other recipes as well. So that was for the orb, right? That's what I was looking at, the orb. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to make it through all 4 waves, but we can try it and see. This one. Yeah, that's where I need at least one guest tier. Well, I guess I could see if I could do this. Don't know if I can. Where are... This is Evil Crafts. Yeah, I need these back then. One goes there, another one in my inventory. Can't hurt. Maybe I can get it to work. I doubt it, but it can happen, I suppose. Actually, I don't want to even go in this one because it's like right at a fortress, but it's hard to find gas right here because it's all enclosed. I had to find my way out. I can't remember which way I had to go. If I go this over here is the valley. So I head that way. Head to the east. That'll give me the Soul Sand Valley, and they spawn. There's only 2 things that spawn in that biome. That's skeletons and gas. So right here. Do I even have? Yeah, I got it down. Okay. And that's what the cannon does. It just shoots the ammunition is the gold pellets. It shoots the gold pellets at them, and then they are no more. As long as I'm here, I'm keeping my eyes open for vibranium. This is indicative of the Soul Sand Valley or the Basalt Delta, one of the two. Well, that's interesting that just a corner. Oh, looks like there's a loot. See, now that I'm at the highest level, I'll get higher gear. So either detailed information, I'll get like 54% of the time I can get epic and 5% mythic. See, that's a color. So the purplish is epic, mythic is kind of the dark burnt orange. And the purities of the gems. So we got normal or flawless, perfect 1%. Yeah. At the lower levels, you don't get any of that. You don't even get it. So I got to look to see. I need. Well, I got the leggings already, so I need boots, chest plate, helmet. So leggings I don't really need to wear. You just put them on and take them right back off. Oh, that's okay. That's got. That is bluish. So that is rare. Oh, nice. But I need epic. Epic. Okay. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Yeah, I got, it's been a 7-month-long process. I finally got my implant earlier today, and it's still not right. I mean, it fits good and everything, but the bite isn't right, so I need to get that fixed before I go to Kansas City. I was afraid if I bite down on something hard, I'll break something, like my bottom tooth, not my top one, but my bottom one. The top one is the one that got replaced. Are we back in the same spot? Did I just go in a big circle? I bet you I did. Can I do this? I can. Haha. I thought there was a place where I was digging. I thought I came out. It looks just like this. Oh, I thought I put the enchantment for the. There it is, right there. Yeah. For soul, for soul sand, being able to run on a soul sand, but I guess not. It just slows you down. Yeah, I came out here to get my first few gas tiers. Those guys can hurt you too. It's funny. They do fall though. Like that. I don't hear any gas. They'd be yelling or screaming or whatever, so probably won't be able to do this. Probably just gonna have to just harvest the tears. Yeah, you can do. You can duplicate the tiers as well. I think it's a little bit more complicated. I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, did spell it right? So these are the gas tiers. Yeah, you have to have these. And there's always a pain to make these up, so I don't even bother. I don't even bother. It looks like you can do something with mystical agriculture, though. For gas tiers. That would be kind of interesting. Right here. Yeah, so you can do this as mystical. It's gas essence. Oh, it doesn't help me much. That's the occult. That's not what I want. Centrifuge. That's from the ghostly comb, I guess. Interesting. I was looking for the. It looks like it goes tiers. There it is. Okay. Gas essence. There we go. So you'd have to have a soul jar with gas in it. Okay. You have to go around and find a bunch of gas. You got to have 4 gas. So you have to make this soul extraction thing. You have to have 4 of these. So you have to have like 16 gas tiers, which is not undoable. It's just take a little bit of time to do it. And then you would make up that. I've done this with chicken. I had to do it with chickens. That was funny. Yeah, I did it with the chickens. But you had to have 8 chickens in each jar. So you had to have basically 36 chickens. Actually, it might have been more than that. I thought I used up a whole. Yeah, it was like 16 chickens in each. It was just raw chicken. And it goes from there. And so here are the jars. So you have to have 8. Right there it says, 4. Yeah, oh, okay, I'm mistaken. You got to have 4. Well, each gas will give you 0.5. So it's 8. So it takes 8 to get in there. Yeah, 8 at 32, half a stack. It's worth. But that's worth it because then now you put it into a planter and boom, up. After you do 8, it gives you 2. So you stop already. I'm immune to your fire. I know you. You have nothing on me. I know you're just doing what your AI says to do, but still. Well, I haven't even heard a peep out of a ghast, so I don't know. Oh, excuse me. There's one. Now let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, come on, get over here. No, stay over here. Put the box down. And then we do this. Come on, over here, over here. Boom. And then we do this. I don't know if you're close enough, dude. What happened to my box? Did you blow it up? Oh, you no good, Nick. No, yeah, you broke it on me. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes, it worked. Awesome. Too bad there's nobody to watch and to see. Nice. Nice. And the other one was in here at the other box. Yeah. Because they're different now. That's why it won't work. Okay, put that away. I think looking at the vengeance spirits are weird, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that off too. Just needed it so I could see them while we're doing that process. Now, oh, I don't. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I need to slice and dice some mobs. Fill up my little receptacles there to make sure we have enough blood. He really cooperated. I was thankful. I'll put in the work. Now that'll be easy now. I just make the egg, chuck it in a spawner, and we are good to go. All right, here's what I got to do, though. I got to start collecting samples of blood. What'd you do? Oh, there we go. And that will just keep adding to the blood supply. Just flying around, taking out mobs. Oh, ooh, there it is. Oh, now, don't you dare tell me. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Where in the world is my aluminium pickaxe? Where are these things going? Did they just go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I am. I'm so ticked right now. Because if I lost this, then I am going to just... I'm just going to use my mystical powers to get another one, because there's no way that I got rid of that. It's because it's freaking beta. It's got to be. Yeah, these are all connected, so I'm not seeing it in my... Oh, that's right. I need to have stairs put in. Oh, I am so upset right now. Oh. All right, got one more place to look. Make sure I didn't, when I was messing with the, but this would be red here. These are just regular. So I'm going to turn this back on. There it is. I knew there was a hole all the way through here. Lodestone. Nice. Can't do that because they're all a little bit different. Just like the gear that's dropped. It's never exactly the same. These always come in handy, so I always try to get those when I can. Probably don't need the beehive hat on anymore. I saw some more diamonds around somewhere. I think it was over here. It was like on a wall. Oh, here's one. This wasn't it, but this is one. I don't know. I'm always going to be getting some diamonds when they show up. Why the heck not? This is like a witch's hut, but underground, according to the compass. I was looking at it. made one of those. This is a geode. I believe this is just the regular amethyst. Yeah. They make a bunch of gears that make different ores. Like on the server, I have making like 5 or 6 different types of ores, diamonds, gold, amethyst, but there's something else too. I forget. I think one was actually quartz. Got that out of a dungeon. One other one too. Redstone. So yeah, all that being generated automatically through crystal resonators and harvesting it automatically through using the devices in the mod pack. Stop already. All right, I'm done with you guys. Done playing. The problem is that just calls all of the zombies in the area to here. That just that's what their AI does. Now the zombified piglins, oh my gosh, they'll just take you out if you hurt one of them within a certain area. All of the piglins come flying at you. I mean, literally. That's how you get a gold farm going in vanilla Minecraft. Because when you kill them, they drop gold nuggets. Yeah, I'm so still upset about my pickaxe. Oh shoot! Ah, boom! I didn't notice that until I opened it. They do that in the tower too, and it's right there. I just didn't even notice it until I'd already opened up the. Okay, where are we at here? Right up here somewhere, I think. Not sure. I know we come down around here, I think. So, oh, nope. I thought we came down. Not there. I'm not sure how far I zip up there when I do. I'm going to see if I can go up. Yep, hey, I can. Right there is where I was originally fighting the orb, and where is it? All those holes I made. Matter cannon right here. All the matter cannon just wiped this place out. That's why I turned it off. It was a real funny though. I thought it was thundering. Was that here in my house? Real thunder? I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm pretty sure I am. Let's just take a. No, I was that way. That way. Yep, just right over here on this side of the river. Or we be all right. All right, did I needed what? I needed epic boots, helmet, and chest plate. And again, epic is this kind of maroon or, yeah, something like whatever that color is. Again, why can't I remember that? Chest, boots, helmet. Okay. And I have none of that. No chest, no boots, no helmets. You got leggings, dudes. Don't need any more. And you have to, typically you're holding the weapon. Yeah, epic weapon. So I probably picked one up. And I killed the Ender Dragon already, so we're good to go. All right. We go up here. Oh, it looks like we are good to go with the blood supplies, and we'll do that process in a second. I think when you smash up the epic gear, or yeah, mythic, epic, mythic. The mythic gear is when you get, you actually get those god orbs or whatever they're called. Those are made for doing God forged or God forged, yeah. So mythic, yes. And when you have mythic material, you squish it up like I just did there, and you'll get these pearls. But these all have anything with a mythic affixed item. So yeah, you have to have mythic. I actually got that on my server. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I don't know how I got mythic, to tell you the truth, because it's like really rare. I think it was a drop from the orb or something. I had better gear on my other world, I guess. All right. Oh, yeah. Going down here. Because what I need is an egg. Okay, I have at least one egg. Yep. Egg. Eggmeister. I need my closed. Yeah, here. Oh, I'm surprised the closed one even went in there. All right. Closed. Egg. I think I have enough. Yeah, it's full. That should be plenty. We'll just fill this guy up. Don't know how full that is, but it's all we got. There's another one of our, we got 2 nether stars now. I did one earlier. I'm just looking here. Protection. Origins of Darkness. I got a couple of those. I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of it. All right, gassed it is. So, what we do with that, I think I might not have done that with you guys before. This is a broken spawner, so we don't do that. We get into a regular spawner. A regular spawner. Any of these would work. Skeleton, yeah, might as well. Skeleton spawner it is. So we'll go back to the... Oh, where'd I go? I went right by it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, I'm turning on the lights. Now, I think the magma cream and the blaze, they don't care about the lights. Lights will be on, they'll still go. But we're okay. They don't live, right? Yeah, they die right away. I'm gonna try to put this one right here. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We'll see. I can always move it if I need to. Now if I put right there, it says skeleton. Bam. It's now gassed. Is that awesome or what? Even his legs are even sticking out of the thing. Look at it. Nice. Now let's see what I can do here for gassed. I hope it has a room. I don't know if it, being down there at the bottom like that, if that'll mean there's not enough room for it. These are really slow, so there's a way of fixing that. Like I said last time, using, what is it? Hey, oh yeah, spawn. I think it's apotheosis. Apothic spawners, yeah. Right here. You can make them silent. You can do all kinds of stuff. Change the range on them. Upgrade so that makes them like fast. Just need a spawning. Could be anything. Yeah, upgrades it. Ooh, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't see them spawning. Because they're big too, I'm thinking about making it their own enclosure. Make up another one of these pretty easily. Might be the best way of doing it, because I don't see it happening otherwise. Unless I had another idea. See, the spawn delay is like 400 ticks. But the activation range is 12. But between 2 and 6 entities. I'm thinking I don't have my silk touch. I can't do anything with it right now. Unless I don't think I have ever made a cut and paste device. I don't think I ever did. Can I? Here. All I need is a spawn. Oh, this is not bad to make. I forgot how easy this is to make. And it works off my personal power, so yep, it's got power. Oh, here, let's do this. Calm all this this down a little bit. Oops. All right. This is not working. Why are you not working, dude? I don't remember how to, what is it, G? All right, I may have to do some things with the keybinds here. How do we cut and paste? Okay, maybe it's just scroll time. Should be one for cut paste machine, cut paste. Building gadgets, no, that's not it. Close. I'm a little confused here. I don't know. Well, come on, will you please? Jeez, it's not that difficult. Let's try the controls again. I'm just keybinds. How about paste? No. What is this thing called? Cut paste gadget. And it's not, I can't remember what the keybind is. G. Trying to get it to show me its GUI. All right, well. Who makes this thing? Building gadgets. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe that was the one I needed to look at. Okay. My bad. Keybinds. Building gadgets. Category. Building gadgets. Okay. Why does this show? I don't want that. It says anchor range settings and undo. That's not what. All right. Oh, come on. Going too fast. Probably why. Construction 6. I don't think this is actually 100%. Oh, there it is, building gadgets. That's all it says. Oh, settings menu is G, but why is it not showing up? I'm going to change that. That's why. Let's do control G. We'll see. Don't know if that's going to work or not, but we can try it. There it is. That's what we need. All right. So we need Control G. But that's weird because I need to. Hang on. It's not an easy thing to do with one hand. Cut. There we go. Now I'm going to Control G is a paste. Why is it not showing up? I don't know why that's not working. The powered spawner worked. May have to do it the other way, I guess. With a powered spawner? Actually, it's pretty easy to do it that way. I just put that right on the ground. Maybe that's what I got to do. Huh. Okay. Oh, I might have this in the wrong mode here. Cut. Worked before it was powered. I may have to have the lights off too. Forgot about that. It could be that they can't have anything above it because they're so big. Because the ones that I have in my server are higher up. They're like right up around here. So it might just be that it needs more space. Oh, it's definitely activated. Oh, I have to figure that out later. I was hoping that would give me the gas tube. Oh, well, we're not going to do that orb. Okay, anyways. Yeah, it's got to be because it's too big. Do this. Cut. Just do the Control G thing. Get cut. Okay. No. Oh, that would be cutting it, though. I don't want to do that. I want to copy it or clone it. This is what I was talking about with the Aurora Borealis and those things on up here. Isn't that cool looking? I've never seen that before. And I thought it was only supposed to be in certain biomes, like in the ones that have cold biomes, you know, like Arctic kind of thing. But there's no Arctic biomes here. I don't know what, that's weird, huh? Totally weird. All right, didn't get some of the things I wanted to get done in this particular stream, but hey, we got some things done. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be traveling. Thursday is the game, and then we have Friday. I might be able to do a little bit of streaming on Friday. I'm not sure about that one, but we're gonna try. And then Saturday is another game. So I guess Thursday is at 6 p.m. But Saturdays is like 9 p.m. And that it'll be Algeria and Austria. I saw Algeria play. I watched the game and they weren't too bad, but they were just had bad luck. Okay, but have a great day, guys. I hope. Well, I'm one person, so have a great day. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.